Alright guys, so this is my 1975 Cadillac Coupe DeVille. My grandpa bought it used, bought it brand new actually back in 1975, and we recently got it restored. It's a really nice car. Yeah, everything's all original. Even though it did get restored, I'll explain what we did in a minute. So, the original color, this was the original color, and the top was the same color as well. But it was sat in the garage for 20 years and was rusted. It had rust all up in there, in the front panels, all along the side, driver's side, right side was like that too. This Landau roof was all faded. Didn't even look like that. It was like black. There was rust under here. You could poke it and you'd feel it cracking in there. This was all rusted out. They took out all the rust there. They had some this piece was rotted, so like you'd squeeze it and it would just disintegrate. And the same goes for this side, and the trim was missing. So we got it out of my grandma's garage after she died, and wanted to get it restored. So my buddy, my friend's dad, took it to a shop, did a bunch of work on it. The two fenders got replaced. I think he found one of them. The other one was, one fender wasn't salvageable, so he took it, cut it in half, and welded two of them together to make one, which is pretty cool. I don't know which one it is and you can't really tell, but definitely looks good. It's got original wheels. Those are the original hubcaps. Obviously the tires are not original. Only one side mirror because you didn't need it on wasn't required back in 1975 to have one on the passenger side. As you can see, one doesn't exist. They did a bunch of body work down there, took all the rust out, made it real nice. Put the body striping on. We painted it this color because this we were deciding on what to paint it, and we opened the inside of the trunk, and the inside of the trunk was perfect paint, so we matched that paint, took the paint code and painted the entire car that. So it technically is the original color, but it has been painted. And the Landau top is brand new. As you can tell, it's a really nice top. They did a good job. And we also put brand new suspension on it with a lowering kit. It's lowered about 1.5 inches. You couldn't tell. Yeah, it's lowered. That's the original script right there. Original script. It's missing on this side. We ordered one, but haven't put it on yet. There's the new suspension. I don't know if you can really see it, but that's what it looks like. But the interior is all original, which is really cool, considering this is a 42-year-old car. The interior is really clean. Yeah, it needs a little vacuuming, a little cleaning, but I'm gonna do that this weekend because I'm taking it to a car show on Sunday. So it's pretty good. Big back seat, comfy seats. Feels like you're riding on a couch. Really good suspension. All sides have cigarette lighters that work, which for back in the day was pretty impressive. Headliner's good, in good shape. Everything about this interior is nice. Doors, solid steel. Strong doors, you really gotta slam them to close them, and they're heavy. Car weighs about 5,000, I think it's 5,200 pounds by itself, so put that in perspective, a Toyota Camry weighs about 3,200 pounds, so this is about 2 grand heavier. It's got the original 500 cubic inch engine, 8.2 liters, but it only makes, what is it, 200 horsepower? It's the original engine. 500 cubic inches, 8.2 liters, everything under there is original. The only thing replaced, so we had to replace the heater core, which technically isn't in there, and new radiator. Also a new battery. But everything else is original. Original carb. It's got that Rochester 4-barrel carburetor, Quadrajet, I believe it's called. Had a brand new brake system put on, master cylinder. I think so. All the brakes were redone. I fixed the windshield washer pump because that broke, the original one. But as you can see, it was originally blue. The engine was. It doesn't have a lot of miles. It's got 48,000 on it. Engine still runs really strong, really well. Big fan blade there. It's really cool. You got the original stickers from when it was serviced back in the day. No engine heat liner or whatever. Doesn't really need it. Big wheel wells. I mean, there's plenty of room to work in here. I love this car. I love working in this car. What I can do. The only thing is the antenna. The power antenna doesn't work. I think because the motor might be bad. I'm not sure on that. But I haven't really messed with it. Keep your car all GM. Thing gets about 10 miles to the gallon, but highway-wise, I can probably get 15. It's got a 25-gallon fuel tank, so I put $45 in it one time, and it didn't even fill it. And that's like $2.40 a gallon, which I don't like putting more than 45 in. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's got you can see more of some of the tags. The one on the top there, that yellow and white one, Rick's Auto Repair, that's recent. That's our guy who services it. Interior by Fleetwood, body by Fisher. Good strong doors. Trunk's really big, good for hiding a couple bodies or something. Not that I plan on that, but if the option ever comes around, it's nice to have. Gas tank is under the license plate. Just unscrew that, takes unleaded gas. Pretty cool. Kind of old school. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think there's the VIN plate, whatever that's called. Proof of manufacture, I don't know what they call that. Windshield wiper jets. Eventually I want to rebuild this engine because it only has 8.5 to 1 compression ratio, which is probably why it doesn't produce any power. I'd like to put some new heads, or not heads, cylinders, pistons. I'd like to put new pistons in it. and that would up the compression ratio. At least I hope. I think that's how it works. I'm not quite sure. Whatever. I want to get it to make more power. So. Slams heavy. Alright guys, there you have it. 1975 Cadillac Coupe DeVille. Hope you enjoyed. Ooh, so dirty. So dirty. The hell? What are you doing? Fucking squirrel.